season, and Curtis Blair in his 13th year. Our officiating crew, and good to have you with us on NBA TV. Mavs will have to start the fourth, controlling to begin the game, and right away. And don't forget about the fast start, Brendan. Morris doesn't get it on the back tap. It's picked up by Dorian Finney-Smith, a great story. 7 of 9 for the field, Kleba, and not a bad beginning for Dallas.
Going to get Luka a little bit, but at the same time, I think Paul is probably a little bit better in the open court, and Ty Lue wants to extend that pressure. Just so Luka has to work a lot more offensively because the Mavericks rely so heavily on Luka and what he does.
Paul George for the Clippers.
And that's what the Clippers have to do. They have to live in that paint. The Mavs are 29th in rim protection.
Nice
attack
take.
The basket like that right there. But that's what the Clippers have to do on the other out for your threes.
So right around Zubac, who came out, took that first step, and Kleba was gone. The Euro, Paul George gets to the hole.
This is huge for his confidence because we all know in game one in this series, so it's good for Paul George to get going early so he can go out there and let people know this pandemic P myth is out the door. You can close the window on
shooting over 6'8". Luka with his first bucket of the game on his first attempt. Dallas by 5 early. George,
I like this.
He put his body into Porzingis.
I like this. Not settling for jumpers, not trying to get to his step back, going right down the lane and attacking Porzingis. The Clippers obviously feel they have a matchup there.
How about that? Step back triple.
Foul, but just getting down the lane, getting into people's bodies and being aggressive, making the Dallas Mavericks feel their presence.
Kawhi Leonard in game one, just 9 of 22 from the field. As you see the numbers from game one. In 41 minutes of play, he finished with 26 points, but not as efficient as we normally see, and just 1 of 6 on his triples.
Yeah, Kawhi really started out better in the first half. Then Rick Carlisle made some adjustments where they started double-teaming the post and getting the ball out of his hand. So maybe that had a little bit something to do with why he wasn't quite as effective going down the stretch.
Well, you brought up the physicality that Ty Lue mentioned to us earlier in the day, and you can already see the way they're attacking the paint, trying to get to the rim. Now, Tim Hardaway Jr. putting together a breakthrough year and a free agent, unrestricted at the end of the year. Off the pick, gets the triple.
Hey, Tim Hardaway with the triple, but that screen is what got him wide open.
Maxey, a brick wall.
Let's better get the license plate of that truck.
4-point lead, 4 minutes gone by, and what a start for the Mavericks. 6 of 9 and 3 of 5 on their triples. Kawhi Leonard splits it out top. Shares it well. Wide open, Paul George. Posing, but it didn't pay off. Porzingis on the deflection with Luka. Clips struggled from beyond the arc in the opener. They're 1 of 3 on their 3 so far. Luka short.
And I love that possession. Kawhi did not give it to the switch. He fought over every single time. Zubac was in a drop, but he did not give it to the switch and made sure that he kept Zubac off of Luka. That is what the Clippers have to do all game long. They have to have that type of effort and intensity on defense, especially with Gordon Doncic.
I was kind of surprised that Marcus Morris took the jumper as opposed to try to attack Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah,
not a bad look.
Yeah, and Tim Hardaway Jr. with a nice 3 right there, but that screen, man, that was bone chilling.
Luka's got a pass to the basket all the way to the hole.
Wait a minute, Luka. I didn't know you had that in your game. We know Luka has the step back, the floaters, but he was able to turn that over right there, Joel.
And the way he looked at Scott Foster, he didn't want it just an and 1, he wanted an and 2. 6-point game. 5 minutes gone by. Kawhi, rhythm dribble, and what a timed rebound by Morris. He'll get it right back up. Big time, second chance points. Neither of these teams play with any pace.
They really don't, but I really like that offensive rebound by Morris. And at the same time, I also want to see whose role players are going to step up the best.
Maxey, Kleba.
I think we're getting the answer. Maybe it's going to be Dallas's. And in the first game, Dallas's role players outside of Luka did step up. We saw Dorian Finney-Smith hit a bunch of threes. We saw Jalen Brunson come off the bench and have a big-time game. And speaking of big-time, that was a big-time move by Kawhi. But the role players are going to be key. Whose role players are going to take some of the pressure off their stars?
It's a reach on Hardaway, and you bring up a valid point.
Great confidence. Jalen Brunson just checked in the game with the second unit. Clippers better get something going, guys. Otherwise, things not going well. Back over you guys.
All right, Dennis. And the Clips, they've dropped 3 of 4 to the Dallas Mavericks this season, including game 1. So the confidence factor is a storyline as Kawhi Leonard real strong, and Kleba came in to keep it away from Zubac from behind.
I like your point, Joel, about the confidence factor. I think that, like you said, it started last year in the playoffs. With them able to win 2 games with Porzingis being out, getting thrown out 1 game, and Luka being hurt, they were able to build a lot of confidence, and they are not scared. And Maxi Kleber definitely isn't scared. What a start that he's off to.
Now the average is 7 points a game as Porzingis chases it down. Opportunity for points off and takeaway. Jalen Brunson into the game for the first time, coming off a super efficient game 1. Rick Carlisle talked about him with us earlier this evening and how much he has grown. Former 2nd-round pick out of Villanova, the NCAA champion, and it's blocked away by Zubac from behind.
Man, that is a great block by Zubac right there.
Kawhi steps into a strong 3. Clips needed it, didn't they?
Yeah, the Clips definitely need it. You don't want this game it's early in the game, but you don't want to create a big-time deficit that you got to expend a lot of energy coming back from. But man, oh man, Tim Hardaway Jr. is continuing to play well. Joe, you said it's a contract year for him?
Not bad.
Looks like he's going to be making a lot of money very, very soon. He's already making good money, but he's going to make some more money.
Paul George going to the free throw line. Foul on Finney-Smith. Well, as a shooter, they're going to come out on you, and Hardaway Jr. shows a really good handle. Not his dad's handle, but a good handle.
Well, listen, not too many had the handles of his dad, as we see Zubac right there with the excellent block. But Hardaway Jr. has the unique ability to shoot the ball, but at the same time, if you crowd him too much, he can get downhill and finish.
So Paul George going to the free throw line. He was off to a slow start in game 1. He made sure that wasn't going to happen in game 2. He's 3 of 4 from the field. Gets his first free throw attempt of the night, and he's up to 7 points, making it a 7-point game. Instead of 5 to play.